Well, a good Tuesday to the Tennessee Valley. It was a cold start this morning. Many of us woke up to temperatures in the mid to upper 20s, a lot of frost out there, but we are bouncing back. We're now climbing into the low 40s and eventually we'll top out in the upper 40s to lower 50s. So all in all, it's going to be a pretty nice day. We'll have cloud cover increasing this evening ahead of an approaching system that's going to give us a chance of some winter weather. Winter weather postings all across parts of Kentucky, Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, even down into North Mississippi. We have winter weather advisories in that purple shade, so it includes most of our coverage area. That's when we're going to start to see those impacts here across the Tennessee Valley, and that's going to be, again, primarily late tonight into tomorrow morning. Snow showers develop between about 2 and 3 o'clock, transitioning to more of a wintry mix after sunrise as temperatures slowly start to warm up, and then we could have those light accumulations on some of the grassy surfaces. Highest chance for accumulation, I think, is going to be north and west of the city. But again, these systems sometimes have surprises, so we'll have to keep a track of it as it begins to develop. But all this starts to move in between 1 and 2 for parts of Middle Tennessee. Here across Chattanooga, Athens, Dalton, Dunlap, I'm thinking between 2 and 3, and you could add an hour on either side of this. It may take a little bit longer to get here, so it could come as late as 4 and as early as about 1 o'clock, and then after 3 or 4 o'clock for Murphy, Blue Ridge, and LJ and parts of western North Carolina. So let's track it all out. Again, the first part of your day was nice. Cloud cover slowly builds in this evening, and then notice this pink showing up. That's a mix of snow, sleet, and maybe even some cold rain. But as we get into the morning hours between about 4 and 7, this could be all snow north of the Tennessee line, wintry mix across North Georgia, maybe a cold rain the further south you go. But look what happens as the sun comes up tomorrow. This starts to transition to more of a sloppy mix of rain, sleet, and maybe a little bit of snow in Murphy, Dalton, staying all snow to the north and west of Chattanooga, at least initially. And then by the mid-morning, temperatures start to warm up. We have this warm nose going up. Temperatures should rise above freezing across much of the valley, and that's going to allow us to transition to rain if there's any precipitation left over. That'll continue through the afternoon, and then we could bounce back to some snow flurries by the time this all wraps up late Wednesday evening. So this isn't going to be necessarily a high impact system unless we get our boom totals. This is high-end amounts. This is our in-house model, 1 to 3 inches from Lafayette all the way up into our Tennessee communities. The bus scenario, which is also a possibility, which leads us to getting nothing here in Chattanooga. We'll probably have snow falling from the sky mixing with rain, but that's going to cut down on any accumulation possibilities with up to a dusting to a 1/2 of an inch. So we'll meet in the middle. I'll say a 1/2 of an inch to an inch from Monteagle to Dunlap, Athens. Could be localized higher amounts in some of the higher elevations, mainly rain the further south you go, and then a dusting to a 1/2 an inch across North Georgia. So there will be slick spots tomorrow morning. Not going to be like what we had back in January, but still storm alert weather mode on Wednesday morning, and then it's going to be bitterly cold to close out the work week.